Okay.
Okay, guys, so I know I've been gone for a little bit, so I had to bring in a special guest to help me today. This is the
Hello.
beautiful Brenda Soberanes. We're gonna talk. We're gonna make it quick. I just want to let you guys know. First of all, the past couple weeks, I would say there's been a couple hard workouts
Mm-hmm.
that people have told me about.
Yes.
But the thing that I want to say is that, including y'all, but also at home, I get that hear that it's hard, and I don't want to say
It's
complaints.
hard,
Just
but it's doable.
yeah. So
They've been good workouts.
yeah, and that's what I want to say. I want to say that I'm very proud and even impressed in some people with just sticking with it. Some people may be thinking that like, man, this is gonna be too hard, but you still come anyways, or you still finish the workout.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people have been surprised by how well they did in those workouts and that they were able to finish them. So props to you guys. Great job. Keep showing up. And then we were just talking about this last night where it feels like, well, you mentioned something like, it's getting a little bit easier, or not easier, but just I guess easier to perform. I don't know. What
Well,
were you saying?
yes. I feel like I've gotten better and I've gotten stronger, even just with the running. And I've told a couple of
Mhm.
people that 800 meter run that we had this week, I actually did it without stopping. Where when we first started in May,
Mhm.
uh, the 200-meter run, I would run it to the pole and then I would have to
That's
walk it
right.
back because
Yeah.
I didn't have that endurance.
Yeah.
So it's definitely been getting better with all the practice.
That's good. That's good to hear. And I can tell with other people too.
Yeah.
You guys have come up to me and said, "Hey, I actually ran the whole time," or "Hey, I did the whole workout. I didn't modify it. I didn't cut the run short." Or now I'm doing burpees versus just up downs on a box. So
Yeah.
everybody, I hope you guys see the improvement. I'm seeing it, and it's really exciting, and it's really really cool. That's why I wanted to do this in the first place, is just like to be able to tell you guys like that's awesome, that keep going. Like, I know we set some goals out, and maybe you set some big goals out, but these are the little goals to get to that bigger goal. And I think you should really make a big deal about it, and like acknowledge that and be proud of it. So very good. Today we wanted to talk about a topic that we were kind of discussing, and I'll say we disagree a little bit, but we'll get there. But the topic was basically why there are certain people that they know that they need to do something for their health, they know they need to work out, but they're just not committing to it, or they're not putting it as a priority. And where we disagree is that I feel like, I don't want to come
So,
off rude, but
well, I'll say it for you.
okay, yeah, say it for me. Say it a nice way, please.
I'll try. So, I think just the disagreement is on just how we say it, basically. But
Mm,
Coach Christian thinks that people make excuses to not come to the gym. And I tell him it's not necessarily excuses, it's reasons of why people do not come to the gym. But today over lunch, we were talking, and then we kind of do agree on the fact that those reasons or excuses, whatever you want to call them, they take priority over your fitness and those goals, because everybody wants to work out, everybody
mm-hmm.
wants to be fit, everybody wants to get better at those things, but there's other things taking priority. And I mean, they're important things
Yeah.
for sure, but it has to come to a point in our lives where those reasons
Outweigh.
yeah, that like those reasons can become like second or third after your health
Yeah.
and your fitness.
And I think for me, where I feel like they can be excuses, is that the people that are consistent in our gym, they don't always want to work out. They also have jobs, very sometimes very stressful jobs. They also have kids and events, and we all have certain
Those
things. Yeah,
reasons.
those reasons that we can say, you know what, I can't go today, or I can't go this week, or whatever. And where she's right, and I agree with that point, where there's people and you can see it. The something switches, something clicks, where it's like, you know what, maybe I'm just tired of being tired all the time. I'm sick of feeling sick and not being able to do the things that I want to do. Ultimately, that's what we preach. You guys know us hopefully long enough that we don't talk about, oh, you need to be putting this much weight on the bar or you need to be running this fast. We want you to find something that's sustainable for you. Whether that's 3 days a week right now, whether it's 4 days, 5 days, whatever it is, just show up. Just show up, do the workout. Sometimes you're not going to feel your best. Just go through the motions. Just do it. Anyways, you're going to build up some character. You're going to build up some discipline while doing that. And so, for those people that aren't putting that as a priority, what I feel like they're doing is it's like, well, yes, I have kids. That's awesome. Take care of your kids. Don't abandon them. You got a job. You got to go to work, pay bills, 100% do that.
Important things.
But it's like we say, well, if I have time left over, maybe I'll go work out. Or if I feel like it, then I'll work out. Or people say, I'm just not motivated to work out. And it's like, you don't do it in those steps. It's like, you first have to start. You first have to get out of that cycle where people are at, where they're like always tired or always just, they're not motivated. You have to begin. And in that process, you're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to have more energy. You're going to sleep better once you start going to the gym and making it a priority, really a priority. And then it becomes a habit. Then it's like, it's not whether you're going to work out, it's what time am I going to work out, right?
Right. And then, like you said, and then it clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then you start making that your priority. And we were talking over lunch and we were just wondering, like some of you watching, what did it for you? What was that motivating factor that made it click? We're just wondering because as you all know, like Coach Christian, he has a passion for helping people.
Oh.
And we just want to know.
I thought you could say something else. I was like, what are you going to say?
Hey.
No.
I don't know. What do you think?
I thought you were going to say like that. I don't know that I'm thinking people making excuses, but no, we want to help. We want to help people.
I'm just wondering what made it click for people that way, because everybody's different and things work for different people. So we're just wondering what made it work for you. What made your fitness take priority? Yeah, that's
a question we want to ask you guys because we want to help as many people as possible. And so if we can, maybe there's something that I'm have someone in my mind. Let's just say a friend. That it's like they know that they need to take care of themselves. They know they need to start eating better. They know they need to work out. And for some reasons, it's just not a priority right now. And we've talked about it. We've had several conversations, but we want to know that. It's like, what is it that made it click for you? Maybe it is just time, or maybe it's like a big moment where something happened. Something, maybe not traumatic, but something significant, right? That happened. And it's like, okay, now I really need to do something about my health. So we'd love to know. Drop in your comment. Please let us know. Tag somebody if you like, maybe had this recent conversation, or if you know someone that recently had that click and that mindset flip. Tag somebody and say, hey, what worked for you? What helped you overcome that little hurdle of just getting started in your fitness journey? And everybody's journey is going to look different. So that's what we want to know. Different opinions. There's no right or wrong answer. I promise you. I'd love to hear all these different types of answers. So anything else you want to add?
No.
All right.
That's it.
Well, we're going to try to make this, if she wants to. I'm not going to pressure her. But if she would like to join me, I'd love to have her, because have a different perspective, of course, and just bring some topics. And maybe not next week, but within the next few weeks, we want to talk about just how we make the whole family thing work. Some people have asked me that, and then also just how we got started with the gym, because obviously we've had Rowlett for a long time, but opening the Mesquite location was just something different and something, well, we'll talk about the details because it wasn't as easy as some people think it is, so, or was. So, but let's have a good week, good start to your week. I know it's Sunday, Cowboys are about to play. Hopefully they win. Yeah. But regardless, come to the gym, go to the gym. Get your week started right. See you guys.
Next week.
See you guys.